call it perfectionism. You tell yourself you're waiting for the right moment, for the perfect idea, for the clearest vision. You say it's because you hold yourself to high standards, but the truth is simpler and heavier. You're afraid to start, afraid that the reality you create will never live up to the image you've built inside your mind. Afraid that beginning will expose your flaws, your limitations, your humanity. So you stay stuck. You refine, you plan, you dream, but you don't move. Because as long as nothing begins, nothing can disappoint you. Nothing can betray the fantasy where you are still untouched, still undefeated, still safe. You don't protect excellence. You protect the version of yourself that never had to risk failure. Every project you postpone, every draft you never finish, every idea you bury under layers of preparation. It's not about standards. It's about fear wearing a mask you can justify. Fear that if you give your best and it's still not enough, you'll have nothing left to believe in. Fear that the act of trying will strip you of the illusion that you were destined for more. It's easier to imagine greatness than to confront the messy truth of effort. Easier to perfect a fantasy than to stumble through reality. So you stay in the waiting room of your own life, watching versions of yourself you'll never meet slowly fade into regret. But perfection is not where greatness begins. Perfection is where dreams go to die, untouched and untested. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to feel brilliant. You just have to be willing to be terrible at first. Willing to be clumsy. Willing to bleed in public. Because greatness isn't born from waiting. It's born from moving, flawed, scared, incomplete. Start badly. Start wrong. Start with shaking hands and a trembling voice. But start. You'll never build the life you imagine by polishing the idea of it in your mind. You'll build it by dragging it, imperfect and battered, into reality. One messy, imperfect step at a time.